2 people had minor injuries. A family member of one of those people decided to take the one to the hospital where they're now being checked out. The area is still blocked off. Crews, it is really cold, but all of those warm temperatures we've had have tricked plants like these daffodils into growing. You see trees, high grass, and of course, lots of cornfields. This field right here is just one of the many challenges. Look at the damage this store is dealing with right now. There's so much rubble out here. You have random drawers, even envelopes. The National Weather Service is still researching this tornado. They're actually using many of the pictures and videos you took with your cell phone to back up the information they got on their radar. She said she fears that this is becoming the norm for her neighborhood. In fact, this just happened at the beginning of the month. Her window was shot at. Through the Freedom of Information Act, Local 6 was able to get these documents from the police department. They have some new information. Wright says before he could take sawdust and wood chips about 15 miles to Wycliffe. Now he has to transport it at least 100 miles to make any money off of it. Stephanie, here's what the sheriff told us. He says the meth was made in Mexico. It then made its way to Houston, and then the 2 suspects drove it all the way up to Paducah. Now, the sheriff says they were building a business here, and even locals were helping on the searches on their 4-wheelers, and I'm actually joined by one of them right now. This is David Oliver. Now, David, you say you saw the plane before it crashed.
Yes, my wife and I were out on the back deck.
They will all be back here on scene at 9 a.m. when they hope to give us some more information. So follow us throughout the morning because we're going to be giving you those updates. Live in Murray, Ashley Sanchez, WPSD, Local 6. Their signs were replaced by the Paducah Chiefs signs. And while the gates may be closed for the night, the team worries it's locked out for good.
And as you can see, we spoil everybody.
Stephanie Moore is happy as she serves customers at her Calvert City diner, but ask her about her past. I'm sorry. And it's hard to keep her from crying. Moore is proud to say she's 14 years clean after her meth addiction put her in jail.
And it makes me emotional because
now she worries about the pressures her sons face.
My youngest worries me so much. He's the one that I'm always afraid that will die from.
Parents like Moore are on edge after Taylor May died last month from taking the synthetic opioid Eufor.
Yes, it is here, and we do need to take action.
Nikki Coursey with Lourdes Hospital is working to set up a community forum to educate people about the drug epidemic. This is what Eufor or pink looks like. Coursey says many kids may see the white powdery substance and think it's cocaine.
I don't know if they really knew what they were dealing with.
Coursey is working with the Calvert City Mayor and Marshall County Hospital to hold a forum so families can ask questions and get the resources they need. It's a step to get something done about the issue.
It scares me to death.
And prevent another family from getting hurt. In Calvert City, Ashley Sanchez, WPSD, Local 6.
Ashley Sanchez joins us live now. And Ashley, how many people were hurt?
Todd, 2 people had minor injuries and a police officer had to be treated after breathing in too much smoke. People living in the area are just thankful it wasn't worse because take a look at this damage. You could see what used to be mattresses, you have children's toys and other belongings that can't be used. The people in these 5 units won't be returning anytime soon.
I need 2 more down here to help with evacuation.
Emergency responders rush to the fire.
I need you guys to go door to door and clear them out, please. We need to account for everybody in that building.
One by one, people were asked to leave their apartments.
2305 building is clear. We have it fully evacuated.
People in the buildings impacted gathered together and comforted each other.
Smoke starting to build back up.
Oh, it was blazing.
Limited access to the roof on this side.
Yes, it was blazing.
Severe sagging in the roof.
Blazing up a storm.
I can't make it right.
Linda Helton lives in the unit directly across from the burned building. Her apartment is one of 3 buildings crews evacuated as they fought the fire.
It looked like it was going down the roof. I don't know, down through the attic part. Because smoke kept going, you could see it getting darker down as it went.
That's it, boy. Let's use Engine 4 as a reference point for right now until we can get everybody Everybody accounted for.
5 units had damage. Helton and other people living in surrounding buildings have since been able to return.
Red Cross to assemble across the street to assist the victims.
It would be very disruptive.
2 more units when we come down here now.
Very disruptive.
Apartment 1 and 5, we're getting no answer. We can't verify it's cleared.
She says she's counting her blessings, but feels bad for the people who won't be returning home tonight.
Power has been shut off.
Every few months, Jenny Hancock travels 2 miles.
They usually run out real quick.
Then she waits outside the Salvation Army, hoping for some help.
How you doing? All right.
May I help you?
I'm needing help with food.
When she gets it, it's overwhelming.
Yeah, I'm fine.
But the aid is not always there.
Sometimes I've been here and there's nothing. There's been nothing.
Salvation Army Lieutenant Monica Horton says this summer, the waiting room has been full of people looking for assistance.
Mostly the need is they're all requesting help with their utility bills.
When the utility bills are high, people have less money for other things like groceries. People come to the Salvation Army for help, but the need is so high that the shelves that are usually full of staples like cereal and peanut butter are empty. The Salvation Army only has so much money to spend per week.
It gets tough on those Fridays when, we're all out of funds for that week.
Sometimes Horton says the Salvation Army can't give people the food or financial assistance they need, and they'll be referred to another agency. That's why today, Jenny is thankful she got what she needed.
Well, I couldn't make it without them. That's all I can say.
A wagon full of groceries to haul home to her family. In Paducah, Ashley Sanchez, WPSD Local 6.